Patronum.
Expecto Patronum! Expecto Patronum!
Okay, so I'm going to explain to you manifestation in a really easy way using Harry Potter, and this will shift everything for you if you grab this. Okay, so I was talking to one of my clients this morning about the difference between doing and being and how you get results through being instead of doing. Okay, so look at this clip of Professor Lupin explaining to Harry how to do a Patronus. Wait, now I can't remember if it's Lupin or Lupine, but you know what I mean.
Close your eyes. Concentrate. Do you have a memory? Allow it to fill you up. Lose yourself within it.
What did he say? He said, allow it to fill you up. Lose yourself in it. At the end of this, I'm going to show you the key to using this.
Expecto Patronum! Expecto! Expecto!
So we see the first time Harry gets the chance to say Expecto Patronum, he isn't really tapped in, and he's just going through the motions. He's going through the motions against the Dementor, which is feeds off fear. Don't forget that part, feeds off fear and negativity. He's doing it against that thing, but he's just going through the motions. So think of that, if you want to equal that to manifestation, you're equaling that to doing affirmations, doing 369, doing the whisper method and hoping it's all going to work out, but it's not happening here, okay? So he's like, Expecto Patronum, but nothing's happening because he hasn't tapped in. He didn't listen to the professor's instructions. So they have a talk about it, and he says, okay, I'm ready to go again. I have a good memory. I have something that I can lock in on. I'm ready to go again. And here's what happens.
Expecto Patronum! Expecto Patronum!
Okay, so now we're cooking with bacon grease. Now we're cooking because he's actually locked in, and we can see that, we can feel that in that moment that he is locked in when he's like, Expecto Patronum! And it manifests, the thing that he wants manifests out of his wand. Now stay tuned because I'm about to tell you the secret to all this. But let's jump forward to the next time he has to use his Patronus and see how he owns himself, how we as the audience feel the ownership and the certainty behind what he is saying.
Expecto Patronum!
He's mastered it. He's mastered the feeling that he has to lose himself in order to produce his Patronus. That is what you need to be doing. You are not going through the motions with your wand saying Expecto Patronum, affirmations, 369, whisper method, Expecto Patronum. That's not what you're doing. You are walking in certainty. When people talk about the law of assumption and they don't know that it's actually part of the law of attraction, that's a video for another day. But when people talk about the law of assumption, it's you assuming, right? It's you walking in certainty. And because that's part of law of attraction, when you're walking in certainty, you are attracting what you are certain of. And so when you are saying Expecto Patronum and you're hoping to get something show up and it's not showing up, it's because you aren't feeling it, you aren't owning it. When you see Harry and he's like, Expecto Patronum, he's owning it. But here's the key. I'm glad you stayed this long because you're about to know the real key to this whole thing. Get ready, here it is.
They were talking to me. Just talking. That's the memory I chose. I don't even know if it's real.
Oh, I'm sorry, what did he say? He said what? What did he say? He said, I don't even know if it's real. Okay, that's the key. He just grabbed onto something that he imagined in his mind. He didn't even know if it was real, but it made him feel good. He grabbed onto it and owned it. So when it comes to you manifesting what you want, you don't have to have already experienced it. If it's about you having a crap ton of money or you being in love, it doesn't have to be real. in order for you to have it made manifest. You just have to own it with your body and own it with your perceptions of things that are happening in your life, and own it with the words that are coming out of your mouth, and own it with the focus that you are putting into thought, and the focus that you're putting into conversations, and the focus that you're putting on yourself and your self-concept. This can be easy for you. And you see at the end of Harry Potter, he's throwing Patronuses right and left. He's teaching everybody else how to do it. Why? Because he's mastered the art of owning a feeling. You got it?